Alright, so we have this trade I took. Let's get a look at it. I didn't use S&P at all today. So going into the day, we open up and just start ripping. I was looking for maybe like an hourly fair value gap here to retrace up to this trendline liquidity and possibly these highs, but scaling down to the 1 minute. You can see here we made that CISD. I added those yesterday off camera and started back testing a lot more, and like I feel like just something really clicked with that, and we'll see. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon, but so yeah, we had that CISD. We came down creating this gap. I'm like, okay, I could enter now, but like I said, my strategy that I'm like, I hit bro like 12, like 2.7, 3.4, 2.3, 2.3, 2.7, like it goes on. Our trades in a row, and what I was doing was just simply trading off of a CISD after all price action beforehand has been balanced. Like obviously there's some way up here, but if we're bearish, I'm just worrying about right here. So I entered. I'm like, all right, there's really no reason to come back up here. So we're down here, and I'm like, all right, I need to stick to my rules. So I waited for us to go into the only fair value gap in the area, and then we got a bearish reaction out, and I entered. So far we're looking good. We're in this 5-minute fair value gap, which isn't looking too good. But then again, it could just be a 5-minute retrace. And if we do come up to right here, I actually wouldn't be surprised or mind that. After that, there's this one, which I feel like at this point, it would kind of make sense to grab these lows. I know I'm probably getting greedy right now, but 10-15 still hits, so we should still be getting good volume. Yeah, the only thing holding us back is this fair value gap, which happened up here too. I'm hoping that we can just push through it and continue down, because once we're here, there's really nothing, any reason to hold us back going here, you know. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll update y'all on how that goes. Okay, I'm not gonna get my camera up for this, but basically price got into this fair value gap like I was talking about and reversed out of it. I wanted to put my TP there, but you know, I got greedy. I knew I should have, but I didn't. So we're just gonna let it play out at this point. I put one sell order there, so if we go back down, we hit that. But in reality, we're probably gonna get stopped out, which is deserved, you know. Gotta learn that lesson of greed and everything. I'm on fundeds, so I need to be, you know, moving my stop down as we get there, you know. I could have at least put my stop down to like right here, or here, or in the middle. Because I'm on a funded, I need to be taking all the profits I can get, but at this point I'm just gonna let it play out, and you know, hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Boys, we at the second house. Diet Dr. Pepper, you feel me? Oh, so good. Never been a fan of soda, but Diet Dr. Pepper got my heart as of recently. Boy, I'm fucking telling, bro, look at that shit, 5.36. Oh, telling you, bro, I was back testing yesterday after like the camera's cut, and something just clicked. Something clicked, bro, and I just see the market for what it is. You know, it's really simple. I'll go over it one more time for y'all, just because if anyone sees the YouTube videos rather than my TikToks, just know I love you. But yeah, so market open, we're ripping down. I'm like, okay, we hit this low, you know, hopefully we can get a reversal to the upside. Then I start thinking, I'm like, all right, hold up. So macro open, we're getting some manipulation. All right, made a CISD. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, look, all this price right here is balanced on the 5-minute. Is there really any reason to go up there? No. So what do? I draw the CISD. We come in. I'm thinking, I'm like a short now. No, I remember. I stick to my plan. I wait for a confluence because look, there's an unfilled gap right here. And what does that mean? What does that mean? That means price has a reason to go there. So I'm like, all right, bro, price comes up, balances it out. We get a freaking very strong displacement out. What do? I enter that bitch. You know me, I enter that bitch. Enter that bitch, rip down. Should have taken profit here, but I didn't. I got greedy. I'm learning from that. Either way, that would have been like a 3-hour trade. I should have taken that. But we come up, and I'm like, I was not panicking at all because I'm like, all right, we still have this gap that we need to fill. Then we come up here. I'm like, what are we doing? What were we doing? Filling this order block right here, this CISD, I guess. Well, you know, at this point right here, wait, no, I think it was this candle right here. Closed that bitch, went down, made some eggs, came over to this house. But yeah, and then I get here, open that laptop. Oh, what do I see? Oh, just straight Rippington City. Come on, don't play with me. Straight Rippington City to take profit. You know how it is. Up 550 on the day. Would have been like 700. But like I said, I did put a partial take profit order there. I need to get rid of this greed emotion. Because, you know, I was planning on getting stopped out of the day and taking that as like a punishment. But, you know. But anyways, bro. So, yeah, that's the trade recap. Freaking banger, 550 on the day. That's like that's 1% on the day of the account. But we still are negative 160 balance because, you know, I was sucking ass. But, dude, it's a freaking banger and it's okay. So, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna backtest, my boy. We're gonna record one backtest session just to, I don't know, get a further demonstration of the strategy. Keep on working on it, keep on getting more confident, and really getting a feel for which liquidity wants to get taken, when it's okay for price at a certain point, upwards or beyond, to not be completely balanced. But yeah, that's what we're working with right now. We got Tuesday, 9, 10, 17. Are we on the? No, we're not. Bro, this is what I mean. Bro, them time zones fucked me up. If y'all remember, I was trading in like the middle of Asia, wondering why there's no volume. No volume. Anywho, let's get bamboo. All right, so, bro, I'm actually hyped, bro. That was like, I was so confident in that trade. I've never been like so confident that I like saw myself go from up 500 to down 100 to all the way back up to full TP. Like I've never been at that level. And like I'm really hoping the strategy can just, you know, we keep improving it, we keep grinding, and we can get some payouts and make something great happen, you feel me? 645. Excuse me, mama. Oh shit. Bro, I went to fucking 10. I'm always doing this. I always go too far. And rewind is a pro feature. Which either way, it wouldn't even count because I already seen what market did. Alright, so let's go here though. So coming into the day, we had market open, rip down. So we're like, okay, we just swept all of this low resistance and this. Did we get this? No. Relative equal lows down here now. And now we came up and swept these highs. So what can we do? We can go to the hourly. We can see, okay, there's really no good hourly targets. Possibly way. Oh wait, no, I forgot. We're at the point where we're trading all-time highs right now. Okay. So we came back and took out all-time highs again. No CISD yet. Alright, anyways, okay. So we came down, we swept that. If anything, we'd want to go lower, but we didn't. So what could that mean? That could mean we want to go to something like the 2. Also, I figured out how to do the freaking trend line people do. I always wonder how they always get it perfectly across. You click it, then you hold your arrow button for a second. Like, dog. Do you know how nice that is to not have, like, the freaking horizontal ray? Now I just have these freaking beautiful aesthetic-ass lines. I fucks with that. I fucks with that. Bro, my puppies are just chilling with me. I'm happy. I want my trade with my puppies. Alright. So let's think. Yeah, so I really understood CISD yesterday. I studied a lot. It's not a break of structure with that. It's like the formation of an order block. Like, so you want a key level or previous high to get wicked out, and the candle close above the previous candle, forming an order block type of deal. It's like they're best when it's a key level though. And then paired with like one confluence and a strong drawn liquidity, bro. That's all you need. Y'all are watching me profitable in the making. Alright, so let's see. First of all, let's lower that. Let's go to the 1 minute. So we could be going up there. Well, let's go down to the 1 minute and see. Alright, now first 5 minute. Is everything balanced? Yeah. That fair value gap is balanced. All this is balanced. All of this price action is balanced. There's no reason to go back down. So honestly, it's looking... Yeah, there's literally zero reason to go back down. Everything is balanced. So like this point in time, what you could have entered off of like this fair value gap right here. Although I would like to see a CISD. So you could have said boom right there, then move down. So freak, I'm like losing it. Would that be... So we come up, we sweep right here with that. So that's the sweep, and then we form... Oh, no. Wait, yes. Let me form a downward one. So would this be the move down before the move up? Would this be it? Or would it... Oh, shit. Would that be it, or would it be like this little green one? Let me pause the recording. I need to make sure. Bro, I'm blanking out even though I used it this morning to hit that banger. Okay, so I think I got it. So this green part would be the CISD. Because come down, sweep up. I'm missing something. Oh, shoot. So, sweep down, sweep down. No, I don't think there's one here. If there was, if anything, it would be this. Like, that would be it. Like, you'd wait for it to come back. That, yeah. Okay. But on the 1 minute, you could have found an entry for sure. Price has no reason to come back down. It's all balanced. So if I didn't skip ahead, we'll just pretend that I went long after that. It stops below here because we already balanced it out. And then you can just target that. What I marked it on? Yeah, I did. Y'all think you could bang that? I don't know. I would just target the 2. I'm not liking this entry. I don't know what it is. I feel like this is just a bad example, but we'll see. Balanced that out. Oh, inversed it. Came back down into that fair value gap. Got a bullish reaction out. Now bearish. We got stopped. So if you used the very bottom, okay, you would have got stopped. Let's see what price hit. Did it hit like a key level? Okay, so it went to the 1.5. So if you targeted the 1.5, could have got. Still could have got a 2.78, yeah. See, we got greedy. Still would have worked out, I guess, but that was a pretty trashy example. But you guys get the idea. You wait for price to be balanced out. Yeah, you wait for price to be balanced out. So no imbalances that were unfilled or untapped into. Therefore, price has no reason to go back down or back up. Ideally, if you really wanted to increase your win rate, you probably could do like a wait for it to be in a discount only type of deal, you know. But yeah. So that will be that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do some more back testing, but you guys get the idea. Just wait for price to be balanced. Get a CISD. Yeah, that was another thing I didn't like about that trade. There's no real good CISD. Let me just go over it one more time. So a CISD would be like a key level, and then, well, let me draw it. So it'd be like a key level like that, and then blah 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 blah, and then you would get a candle closure above the candle. Oh, sorry, above the candle. So that candle closed above, and the wick swept a high. That would be ideal. You sweep the high, and you get a closure. And then that becomes a change in state of delivery, making this like, oh shoot, making that candle like an order block type of thing. It's basically an order block forming with a baby break of structure, I would say. But it shows a sign of reversal. So like you would, boom, and then you would expect to see price be able to go like this, then tap into it, and then come out. And also one more thing, what I've seen people do with order blocks, which I haven't experimented too much with, but I don't think you can, yeah, you can't do it on here, but on every other trading thing you can. So yeah, I guess if you're on here, you can use the GAN box, but put a line in the middle of your box when you're marking out order block or breaker block, because a lot of people say wow, sorry y'all, majority of the time, if price comes back in, it's going to reverse here. If it goes above the 50% mark, chances are it's going to go up. That doesn't mean always, but I've heard people say majority of the time. So I'm going to upload this video now, get that out for y'all. Damn, I'm looking chopped, boy. Y'all, I'm not chopped. Dude, I am. I'm looking really tan right now. I don't know why. Anyways, so yeah, see y'all.